Alrighty. I think we're finally good to get going. So, more or less, the first time, Spookies would not shut the border correctly, and it was appearing in the very corner, and I thought that was because I had used Alt and Enter to make it not full screen. And so I tried to put it full screen after everything was said and done. Didn't work. So what I ended up doing is I just stretched it. So if things look a little fuzzy, that's why. It's really, really stretched. But yeah, um, now that everything is all said and done, I can in fact see chat. So I will be able to see and hear everything y'all gotta say. Yeah. So, are we going to do the story, or are we going to do endless? Story. Alrighty. WSD mouse. Enter space shift.
Hello, I am Spooky.
Okay, hold on.
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
I'm going to drown out OBS because it is popping up in the corner of my screen and I'm seeing double because of it, and it's messing with me. Oh god. That's a little bit of stutter right there. So, first things first, I'm not good with horror. The second we run into one of those pop-up things, I'm going to shit myself. I'm going to warn you all now. So, expect a lot of really, really annoying screaming. And just for the meme, I'm going to send this link to my buddy Jacob. Marcus, do you know nothing about this? Like, not a single thing about this, Marcus? Nope. So this is Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Basically, what it is you gotta go through 1,000 rooms while fighting monsters and being jump scared by pieces of cardboard. I'm playing this now because there is going to be a release of this on the PlayStation 4 that is going to support VR. And everyone wants to see me get scared in VR by things that pop up that I have no control over. At least it's not too loud. Yes, everyone wants to see me get scared in VR and shit myself. So, you know, I've resigned to that fate and I'm playing this now to appease the gods. I've always found this game very intriguing, just reading about the monsters. They aren't even particularly interesting, to be honest. but like something about it is just intriguing. And that's why what was that? And that's why I'm excited for the full release of the DLC that's supposed to be coming up in the next few millennia probably. There's no official release date, but I'm on their Discord and they're talking about how there's supposed to be one last DLC. Yeah. But yeah, long story short is we're going to be going through a hell of a lot of rooms and fighting monsters along the way. If I had to make a prediction of how long this would last, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, if we go through the whole thing in one sitting without dying at all, of course. There are cheats I can use to get further in, but I want to have a little bit of practice, and then maybe eventually I'll play some endless mode as even more of a refresher. Every 50 or so floors, you run into these little elevators that have a save point like this right here and a note. At first, this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. Now, things are about to start getting a little more intense soon enough. We're going to run into our first monster eventually, and then things are going to get a little more screamy. Fuck, that made me jump. Shouldn't have made me jump. Ah yes, this is it. No? Okay, never mind. I know something is following me, but I feel like I'm prancing through the same rooms over and over again. Hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I'm making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. I'm not going to put on false reactions because I remember most of this stuff. So if you see me like, make any noise, spouting, splashing, soaking, innards ingest, invoking, nailing never stops the choking. Now this is Gamer Rick. Gamer Rick is the first specimen, and he is not very fond of people. Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Y'all saw how... So basically this guy puts puddles of mud on the floor that will slow you down. And a lot of them, as you will eventually notice, will float over platforms. So they'll go through walls, they'll go through platforms, they'll tell you to go screw yourself. You beat them by running your ass off. Some of them can be stunned, but you beat them by running your ass off. Dude, why does Sans keep jump scaring me? There are some that you can fight against, but you can't permanently kill them. Yeah, you can stun them. Oh shit. No, Gamer Rick, leave me alone. But yeah, there are very few that you can actually affect with your axe. This is locked, right? No, it's not. Thank you. But yeah, he'll keep chasing us until we go through a certain number of rooms. I think we lost him. You'll notice the music's changed now. What? Okay, this room... Yeah, this is the YouTuber shout-out room, right? I forgot that this is a thing. So yeah, those are just some YouTubers that played the game. Now, while we can just keep walking, while we can just keep walking and not try to speed along, if we stick in a room for too long, there is an enemy that will show up and kill us in one hit. And when you die, you either have a checkpoint or it's all the way back to the beginning. So, long story short, don't die. Ink. Not quite quenching my thirst. Tasted terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. So yeah, there's your tip of the day, Marcus. Never drinking. So, cat DOS. In here, we can see the various different specimens. Specimen 1. Docile. Total fatalities, 4. Cardboard cutout. Oh, nothing. We totally weren't saying anything. A cardboard cutout figure that springs out from the walls proved not very effective against healthy subjects. Specimen 2. A mostly semi-solid base specter that frequently changes matter states proved very effective against weaker or slower subjects. A test specimen being developed in GL Lab should prove useful when released. Trials have shown it is adequately effective to average subjects. This one right here That's secretly just Sadako. That could also be Sachiko from Corpse Party. 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. Tests have yet to reveal origins, but all relevant information has been placed in a test chamber. She'll bore you. I gotta check something. No. Okay. Back to the game. 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. But all relevant information has been placed in a testing chamber, proved effective, but not greatly more than previous specimens. 5. A creature found inside the church of a small town. Subjects are lost after contact with the specimen. Current method of killing is unknown. Proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. Error. Nope, shit, did I... No, what? Oh god. It started min-maxing it repeatedly. And by that I mean it was shifting between full screen and not so full screen. Oh great, it's this one. So, when you hear the doo-doo, that means I failed. When you hear the bum, that means I succeeded. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I am not sure what brand or year, for there is no label, but all I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. Tell me. Marcus, I know that you can legally drink. Have you ever tasted wine? Has wine ever tasted metallic to you, especially red wine? You can? I mean, I didn't know that. I'm just talking to Marcus because he lives in America and I live in America and I know he's over the legal age. Anyway, all that aside, have you ever tasted metallic wine? Yeah, it is in fact blood. He drank a bottle of blood. Go away, sticky keys. Sticky keys is the bane of my existence. I wish that they would understand that if I'm tapping shift rapidly, I probably have a reason to be doing it. Marcus, there is only one answer to give to your girlfriend when she said that she is. Well, there's two answers, but there's only one good answer to give, and I'm betting you can probably imagine. The music just changed. Why did the music just change? I mean, neither of them are. I mean, if you really want to be that guy, you can choose the third answer, which is to tell them, yes, you are dumb. But that's the bad answer. The other two are both good, but one is better than the other. Okay. Locked. Locked. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then that's probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. But yeah, in short, don't stand near the roof. I know that's kind of impossible to do, you know, not standing near the roof. The roof's above me at all times, but shush. Maybe when you're older. No, I'm kidding. One of the answers is to tell her that she is not dumb and that she's smart. And the second answer is the obvious and the best answer to confirm that she is rather dummy thick. It doesn't matter, you can still make it a joke for the May. No, ironically, the spider didn't even... Your dummy thickened spirit. That's the most important thing. That is the most important thing. Never forget that. When in doubt, become dummy thick in spirit. I don't think that was wine. Keep that blood pumping, just like that guy did with his wine. Sadly, you can only choose one or the other. You cannot have both, or else you will be sent to hell instead of being able to use either of them in the anime world. That's where you go when you die, confirmed. You just go to anime. Welcome to 2014 G+. Yes, those are the two genders. Welcome back to 2014 G+, where everyone's only post would ever be, if I could go to the anime world, I'd be awesome, or some stupid shit like that. That was like a majority of what was discussed on Google+, and it was abysmally bad. Oh, Spider Boy. But yeah, oh no. It's this place. Can't read those, damn. Okay, so this is where we're going to meet Sadako, aka Sachiko. Locked. Also, it's my favorite cat, Cube. You probably don't even, like, Marcus might know who Cube is, but I doubt you've seen Madoka Magica. So you probably don't know who Cube is. I'm gonna be real with you. The amount of people that have... Really, you have seen it. I'm impressed. I have maybe met, like, one or two other people besides you two. Okay, you do know. Good. Never mind then. I take back what I said. Evil. But anyway, Marcus, since you know what it is, I'm going to self-promote a little bit. And by self-promote, I mean the exact opposite of self. I'm promoting something else. There is a gacha game that came out recently called Magia Record. Hold on. Could it really be true? I thought the fairy tales about the ghosts that eats children who sneak in this after class was just keep us from disobeying, but Matsuri is still missing. Okay. Oh god, hi. Oh god, no. I'm gonna die. fuck, dude? Okay, I'm gonna try to say what I was trying to say earlier. Please don't be a dead end. Oh, son of a bitch. We might be dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Son of a bitch. Please. Please. No. Yeah, the music's really good though. But basically, the Madoka Magica series got a mobile game recently. What the hell? I'm not putting my name in a leaderboard. The fuck? Okay, so it got a spin-off mobile game that actually has a story that's more interesting than the original series, in my opinion, with a whole new set of characters, unlike most of the games that just, carbon copy the originals. And they bring in a lot of other characters from works by the same author, rather than just producing clones of the same 4 or 5 girls from the original. I would name some examples, but I doubt you've even heard of things like Oriko Magica or Suzune Magica. But those are 2 of the bigger ones that recently got put in. But they have a lot of originals too. The main character and their crew, they have, more reign over the story, but they've had characters like the main cast of the original series appear still. So, like, for example, in chapter 3, Mommy shows up. She's all like, haha, what's up, gamers? And then in, like, chapter 4 or 5, you get to see Kyoko. And then in the most recent 2 chapters, you get to see Homura and Madoka. And then in the most recent one, you see Sayaka. She actually saves your ass when you're about to get yourself killed. And the most ironic part of it all is you do not play as a magical girl. Your character is not one of them. Your character is actually Kyubey. You play as Kyubey. Granted, you play as a less mean version of Kyubey, but you play as Kyubey nonetheless. No music this time? Oh well. I liked the music. It made me feel a little, at ease, but that's fine. Seriously though, if there's one thing that I'll give old RPG Maker horror games like Corpse Party and the like, they had excellently done music. Like, holy shit. And the creator of this game, the one who made this specimen, specifically quoted that they took inspiration from games like Misao and Corpse Party for the design and the mechanics of this character, as well as the introduction that takes place within the fake school. So, props, because honestly, it is very, very well done. Oh. You still after me? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better. Like, as interesting of a character as she is, I absolutely abhor being chased by her. Because I do not like the characters that go through the walls and shit like that. It's just never been something. Fuck. Oh, God. I gotta be real with you. This room and the other room to a lesser extent, but this room specifically, the one that can have the paths actually mix up on one another, those are the worst rooms in the game. I don't care for the random chance aspects. I also don't care for the doors that are randomly locked. Mainly because that can straight up screw you over in some cases. Which I get, that's probably the point of it, but still. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of the previous notes, so that means either I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking them. So, we are currently 1/5 through the game. This game has 1,000 floors. Mind you, when this comes out on PS4, we're probably going to have to do this whole thing over again. I do not like that music. So, out of all of the specimens, what would you say is your favorite? I'm just curious. The darkness is slowly consuming us all. I don't think our rituals will appease it much longer. How are we supposed to know this would happen? Sadako. So specimen 4, I believe. It's not really our fault. We just did what Mother has told us to do in this sort of situation. Mother's not pleased with us, but how were we supposed to know that the girl wasn't pure? I can barely tell what's going on. Oh, dude, really? Stop clicking out of the damn game. My mouse clicked out of the game somehow, even though I didn't even touch the button. I apologize if I'm getting really, really quiet, but I would rather avoid dying right now. Okay. Shut the fuck. Just stop. Just stop. Okay, so Marcus has told us what his favorite specimen is, but what about you? What's your favorite?
So, you made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
Password pumpkin. So every 250 floors, we get something like this. She shows up, tells us some stuff, hacks off, and then leaves us with a gift. And this time, it's a bunch of jump scares appearing out of the walls, except for this one, which is straight up just thin air. It's thin air. Also, there's straight up no cardboard in between them. It's just two JPEGs. Or I guess PNGs. Doesn't matter. So, have you thought of your favorite? Because I am curious to know. If you don't remember them all, that's fine. You can go off of the ones that we've seen so far, and that'll do for me. Oh, what is your favorite specimen? It's fine. Honestly, I can say the same for the most part. I think maybe I'm scared, but I don't know if I can count that since that's... It's the girl. It's the girl. She's back. Okay. I'm going to conserve my stamina, and then I'm going to run my ass off. Can you please give us the cool music back? Thank you. I like that music. It's really nice. Made me feel slightly better about my situation. Okay, well that's the wrong way. But yeah, I think mine will probably go to I'm scared if I can't pick the unknown specimens. However, I guess maybe the puppet maker, because he makes you play the game in an entirely different way, since you constantly have to be looking at him, or else he'll just like mess you up. Still after me? Yep, you're still after me. I don't know when I'm gonna stop this. Maybe I'll do it at around like 300, 350 or something. Maybe I'll even go to 400. I don't know quite yet. I haven't given it much thought. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of my way. You have time? Then maybe we'll go up to 500. But I might need to take like a 10-minute intermission at some point to have like dinner. Because like it's only 5:30 here. Oh yeah. We styling now, boys. So did you know that if you hit this tank right here with your axe, the brain will actually kill you? Daria, did you know that? Because I found that out by complete chance while browsing through the wiki when I found the page of this thing. When you get the axe, if you hit that glass, if you hit the glass, it will break, and the brain will rush out of there and kill you. Or it doesn't rush out of there, but it will actually slow your movement speed down so slowly that you cannot physically escape it. And it will kill you before you can leave the room. Alrighty. I think this is my last note. I'm going to die having never found my escape. That's not true. This place is like my escape from everything else. In the end, my death was kinda romantic. A big spirit who likes little things. But yeah, I agree. Small touches are what make the game. I mean, it's not hugely wrong. The modern definition of romantic is a decent bit different than what it used to mean. Kind of like how comedy used to mean something completely different than what it means nowadays. God, her again? Seriously, I'm getting tired of being bored. Can I have one stream where the furries aren't after me, please? Okay. So, here's what I was talking about when I said that this is going to be the worst one out of them all. I am already feeling uneasy because this is the... Yeah, at least you have music. This is the worst one, for me at least. Okay. One day, a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved his store and gifts. The town couldn't support his store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous, so one night some of the townspeople took all his puppets and threw them in the river. But just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the river, trying to save his possessions. The town people, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically. Okay, I'll explain that in a second, in case. I mean, I'm sure you've probably already heard about what comedy used to mean. But I'll explain in a minute if you don't. He dove into the river trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Okay, so the old definition for comedy back in the era of Shakespeare, so several hundreds of years ago, I'm fairly certain. I don't know the exact time of Shakespeare, but I believe it was like the 1400s. But anyway, all that aside, comedy used to just mean that it had a neutral to happy ending, that it didn't end with everyone dying. So something like Corpse Party that has everyone die, but some of the characters survive, that could be considered a comedy by those old standards. Yeah. And and the term romantic, while nowadays being considered more of a lover's thing, is in fact in reference to romanticism, which is basically, yeah, yeah. Also, there's a reference to cry here. But yeah, the term romantic is a reference to romanticism, which wasn't necessarily about love. It was about, I believe, bringing back old Roman ideals or something along those lines. I'm probably wrong because it's been a while since I've studied romanticism, but you know, although not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing, and as more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. These puppets seemed almost to look like the missing children sometimes. So, this is the Puppet Master. If I look away from him, he will stab me in the spine. And he also teleports if you stare at him for too long. So in short, I need to be constantly walking backwards. But yeah, I really do not like this guy. He makes me feel things that I do not like to feel. And the sooner he is gone from my life, the happier I will feel. Come on. Where's the way? Where's the way? Where's the way? I think he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, thank God. Guys, I do not like that guy at all. I will take Sadako any day over him. Sadako's annoying because I have to worry about getting that one room that's almost like instant guaranteed damage if I don't take the right path. He just makes this game feel almost unplayable for me. Did it skip? I'm supposed to be getting a room here. I guess no elevator this time. Okay, well, we got Schlappy Boy. Yeah, we got Schlappy Boy. Okay. Now we're about to pull those epic gamer moves. Pro gamer strat. Insert vine sauce meme. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, come on, not vine sauce, V-sauce. I guess Michael's not too happy about me saying Vsauce. Saying Vine sauce instead of Vsauce. This is a cheap room because he comes through walls. I swear. Welcome back. Go away, I can't go around you. You're still here though. That puddle says it all. I don't believe that you're gone yet. You all do not understand true pain until you have to go through this room facing backwards. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I would totally get I'm scared and try to stream that one day if it wasn't for the fact that the game crashes itself like a mofo. And I really do not need to deal with the game crashing on me, because that messes up the stream pretty hard. Just gonna be real with you. Well, since we've gotten through the worst of that, you know, I mean, he can still show up, but he's got other things to contend with. But since we've gotten through the worst of that, I think I can go further. The reason I was debating ending the stream earlier is just because I did not want to go through that, because I had so many bad memories of dealing with that guy. Like, I legit was feeling anxious just acknowledging that I'd eventually have to go up against him. Real talk though, at one point or another we gotta continue the Stranger Things 3 game. He even died with his pen, or his quill, I guess. How romantic. Hey, I might as well send this to my buddy. Yeah, since we got through the worst of it, I might be willing to go to like 500 before I go get something to munch on. Kinda reminds me of a certain game made by Hideo Kojima where rooms keep repeating over and over again. Yep, and the door's locked. There we go. But yeah, the door was locked, and I remember reading that if you went through enough loops, there was a statue that would show up, and it would jump at you. And I thought that you had to run into said statue.
Well, hello there. Are you lost, little one? This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to. This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
Okay.
Balance is key to keeping your mind free and sane.
Also, Marcus, I want to have a vote. We've already decided her nickname is the Big D, but should we make it the Big Spiritual D?
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve freedom.
It's the perfect level of bad.
The mask you wear serves its purpose well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it.
Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta update the shit eating counter. I'm just gonna keep it times. I can't be bothered. Since we got killed by Sadako like hours and hours ago, I gotta go ahead and update the shit eating counter.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
Okay, well. So this one's just a speed run. This monster is going to be a wall of flesh that will appear behind us after a certain amount of time and chase us down. So we don't need to worry too hard, but if the wall touches us, it's an instant death. So we gotta keep moving, we gotta keep moving hard. I don't think that we can get any loops in this, i.e. the ones that make us go back on ourselves. But I have no confirmation that that isn't the case. But if that is the case, we're probably dead, to be real with you. Was I the only one seeing through the wall just there? I feel like it's big brain. But yeah, this is the boy. If we get an axe and feel like throwing our lives away, we can, in fact, smash the jar open. Since we don't currently have an axe and I don't know when we're supposed to get one, I cannot say anything. Every time we appear in a room, I dread what monster is going to show up to come after us. Alrighty, at least we know it's the spider. $4.50 and we don't have a checkpoint, huh? Yikes. Bugger off. It might be showing a little bit less because I'm getting used to it a little bit, but I still have small flinches whenever it happens. But like, you can tell I've had a bad one when I either reverse course by complete accident or shake around like a madman. Yeah, a few of them have made me full on jump. It's high key my favorite thing when it's high key my favorite thing when I just randomly choose the door and I get it on my first try. Orgasmic, that's one way to put it. But yeah. Oh. It's this boy. Just a bit of a reminder, I'm gonna go on a short intermission break at 500. And then we'll continue to 1,000 once I get back. And yes, I will 100% finish this tonight. I don't have much else planned. I mean, I could finish Corpse Party 2, but you know, I already know how it ends. I saw it years ago. I'm only getting it now to support the developers and hope that they finish the rest of the damn game. No, I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm just gonna finish getting to the 500th floor, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break. That's all. Yeah, when I do go on break, I'll still leave the stream up. Like I said, there'll just be an intermission flyer and no sound at all. Go away. I cannot have that happen again. He will two-shot my ass. Okay, excuse me. Where is door?
Well, here you are, alive and still here. You just keep on going. while the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on, you little fleshy live one.
Alrighty. For the record, the reason she's wearing that outfit is because it is Halloween. At least that's the patch. During this time, I'm fairly certain she has that outfit on because if Halloween, more or less, if you look at one of the hidden game terminals, they show you that Spooky wore that Halloween costume and was like a Grim Reaper. And to try and scare some people, she blew off some firecrackers. Someone who had less than noble intentions shot her and she died. And the reason she's back on this world is because her father made a machine and the machine brought her back to life. But he never turned it off. So now she's sort of just here. She exists. By the way, I don't know if you know who Guy Fieri is. My friend Jacob, the one who I got in that video that I sent you, that you may or may not have actually watched. Now that I think of it, but he wants me to dress up as Guy Fieri for Halloween, and I said no because I don't want to dye my hair just for a Halloween outfit. But yeah, no, I refuse, Marcus. I don't want to buy a wig. I don't have money. Not to mention, I probably couldn't buy the outfit that he wears either. I need to save all my money. I say as I go out and buy 20,000 games. Anyway, it is now break time. I'm going to throw up the intermission slide. I will be back in like 10-15 minutes. I'll text both of y'all on Instagram before I do start up again, obviously. Sounds good, my dude. If you do that, feel free to send both of us some pictures. Anyway, peace out. Be back in a bit. Alrighty then. Let us continue. I have a dink ready at the sides in case I need to wet the whistle. And we are good to go. Alright. Whoa, it's 52 now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've currently broken the game. And am now back at room 60. Error. Hold on. The game is currently breaking. And now there's another door here. Express tunnel. We went through the door, it took us back to the lower levels, and it took us through an express tunnel that took us back into 510. It's just a little funny thing that they did to make people who weren't paying attention get confuzzled. So this is the wall of flesh. Yeah, it is a feature. I'm aware. But the paper that we find in that room blatantly has an error code on it, so I'm saying the game is breaking, but in a joke way. This is the wall of flesh, the thing that I mentioned would insta-kill us earlier. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta click next again. This is the deer. We're gonna run that pretty soon. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll miss him entirely. That's where we get the axe. And then we got this. It's a weird worm. The text is glitching out. No, yes, specimen 11, also known as McDonald's. So yeah, some things to look forward to. I skipped over one of them for a very important reason. Actually, I want to look up something real quick. One second. Okay. Am I the only one that's seeing Spooky appearing? I wanted to confirm what the requirements for the different endings were, because there are 3 endings that you can get to this game with your... Oh, it's him. There are 3 different endings you can get in this game. Ending 1, you don't swing the axe a bunch of times, you swing wisely. Ending 2, which is the bad ending, you swing recklessly. And ending 3, you pull a Monica and you edit the game files to make it to where jump scares just don't happen and no enemies show. I know where I am now. Yes. We're probably just gonna go for the good ending. Unless I am so utterly abysmal at this game during the fight. Specifically, you have to swing it a certain amount of times within the final boss to get the bad ending. I believe... I doubt it will give me too much trouble for swinging it normally. Oh boy, yet another wall that I for some reason saw through. Oh. It's this place. Okay. For a while, I thought I had really escaped this place, but despite the trees and flora, I think this is actually just another room. I did, however, find deer, so I might at least get to eat. They make some strange sounds, though. Oh, I cannot wait for Halloween. I don't know what they are, but those are definitely not deer. I tried sneaking up on one the other day to kill it for food, but it saw me as soon as I got close. I was barely able to get away from the thing. I managed to board up most of them. Hopefully I can find another way out of here. So for the sake of our safety, I'm avoiding going anywhere near these deer. If possible. Alrighty, perfect. Deer avoided. Key picked up. I might turn the light on above my room real quick, so that way it is not too dark in here. I'm sure as much as y'all would love to have me playing spooky games in the dark, I'm not gonna. Oh god, I can't turn it off. Did y'all see that? I'm outie. boy. So yeah, meet the dear god. He's here to steal our spleen. $5.69. He touches you. I mean, I can hit him with the axe, I think, but he can damage me. Bruh. You wanna be bruh. Now I can finally show you. There is one thing about the axe that is interesting, to say the least. And when we run into it, I will point it out. That was unnecessarily loud. Thank you very much. Bye. So yeah, you can erase them from existence. Alrighty. Place finally starting to affect me. Seen enough horror movies to know how to spot a simple ghost or two. These monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Okay, so since I want to get the good ending, no more hitting things with my axe. Better greetings. Better pasta. Takes the power of the Home Depot. Oh, Marcus, if you think that's cursed, you should hear the voices that I can do. My friend Manuel has one voice that particularly pisses him off. I sound like I purposely make myself sound like a really old Spanish lady since he's Spanish. And I ask him what the number for 911 is. And the story of the inside joke is that I'm like his dementia-ridden grandmother, and I can't remember anything. And that like his parents keep telling him, "Hey, you can't talk to your grandmother. She's gone a little nutso. You can tell her to do something. She might actually do it one day." Son of a son. $609. Better ingredient. Better pasta. I am a cursed entity. If it wasn't for the fact that I was worried about peaking my mic, I would do some of the more intense voices I can do. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Team 4 Star, but I can do a few impressions. This old place is somehow even worse than the new GL labs, although it seems to have been constructed with a much larger budget than the new lab. Nothing works quite right. I can see why it was abandoned so quickly. I wonder if this really is anything what's savage. That's a real gamer moment, eh, man? But yeah, like I purposely, like a lot of you will probably notice my voice always sounds tired out. Bruh. I'm not putting a lot of effort into my natural speaking voice, but when I try to act, I can act pretty decently, if I do say so myself. The facility is quite odd. Some of the equipment here doesn't seem quite right, almost as if it were designed for people without hands. Also, I'm not sure if this is just faulty electronics, but the power keeps fluctuating. Weird noises are coming from the air ducts. Our character has 0 hands confirmed. So yeah, in short, if we hit too many things with the axe, it's a bad time. So I'm not going to hit anything until we get to the boss. I've already killed, I think, 2 or 3 cardboard cutouts. If I hit 20 things in total, it's game over. Spooky just said there were things we needed to salvage from this place. I'm starting to worry that a loose specimen may be included in the list of things for us to retrieve. Power just shut off again. Is everything broken in here? I mean, we can use it if we want to get the bad ending. I don't know what to do. I can't think well. I feel strange. I'm hiding from that thing. I feel like something is growing on my skin. I can't seem to tear it off fast enough, and I'm losing a lot of blood. We can probably use it a decent bit and still be fine, though. If we were to have attacked 5 deer, we would have immediately been done for, though. You have to keep it close. It becomes something else when it gets too far away, something I can't outrun. But yeah, short story long, I gotta keep this thing within a certain distance of myself. If I let it get too far away, it's going to turn into a parasite, and it's going to immediately bum rush me. I don't know if it will carry over between the areas, but just for the sake of playing it safe, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna let it out of my sight. This is a parasite. I don't know if you've ever seen this really old movie from the 1980s called The Thing, but apparently that's what this is based off of. It's a parasite that will envelop its host. Yeah, kind of like that, and turn them into a monster. Um, it moves. You have seen The Thing? Nice. So yeah, just imagine The Thing. It takes over people's bodies. This person used to once be human. And once you get close enough, it opens up its thing mouth. Yike indeed. But yeah, it's a fairly slow creature, which, you know, if you aren't a smart boy and you do run from it as fast as you humanly can, you know, then it becomes impossibly fast and you're gonna have a bad time. I kinda wish it was just a wee bit faster. But you know, cheggers can't be boogers. How long are you gonna follow me, buddy? Honestly, this whole song and dance of me having to turn around and just watch y'all dance in place for an eternity, it's getting just a little bit old. Yay for repetition. Heave ho! Not Christmas, Halloween. Halloween, I cannot wait. Oh god, I have 3 messages. Who's spamming me? Sharks. Baby shark, do. Okay, gamer. What is he? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't think that's how... Okay, again. I played Club Penguin like once. Remember, if you didn't play Club Penguin, you're not one of the cool kids, so I guess I'm pretty lame. I was about to say... Bruh. It's the same room over and over and over again and again and again. I wish they'd stop it with the flashing lights though. That's gonna be especially bad in VR. I'm gonna be real with you. I honestly wish I had just gotten VR for my computer instead of for my PS4. They're trying to be bruh. This used to be a different monster entirely. The little worm head thing that you saw, that's what it used to be. I think we're free. We are free. But the biggest problem, or the biggest question, will it give us checkpoints sometime soon? Or are we stuck forever wandering the halls of... Ugh. Gamer time. Honestly, as much fun as this might be in VR, I'm debating just getting the PC version and calling it at that instead. Because, like, eventually I do want to get a headset for my computer. And something tells me that playing on the PSVR might not be as interesting, given how buggy that thing is. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out sooner or later. It's Dear God. Yep, it's Dear God. Hopefully we can avoid any rooms that just loop into one another. Oh, son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have to give it some thought. It all depends on if they increase the price on the PS4. Like on PC, it's $10. Please have a save point at 700. Because if I die now, I am not starting back at the last point it gave me. I will skip to 750. Bruh. Oh, thank God. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would, and I hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. Alrighty. Well, you know what they say about gamers. That was not me getting jumped, by the way. For once, I know that's a surprise, but that was actually just me moving my chair because my back is starting to hurt. So, the monster we're about to meet, in a similar manner to all of the other monsters who go through walls, is going to be equally as big of a pain in the ass because he seems to be the one who spawns. Oh. Okay, that was fast. He seems to be the one who spawns most often with uh, evil ass hats. Yep, it's McDonald's. He spawns the rooms that have what was it? He spawns the rooms that have the loops, I guess, is the best word I can think of. Today was a weird day. The average number of orders continues to rise as it has been, but I don't know about the number of people. Today I saw someone use drive-thru and order a lot of food for one person, and then about 10 minutes later, they were back. They ordered the same exact meal, and then left again. After 10 minutes, they were back again. Maybe they're just delivering a food for a party or hotel, but it worries me for some reason. Yeah, I don't know about you, but if someone I knew had that sort of thing, one, I was anxious getting a job here at first, but it seems like things are getting better. This chain is really expanding, which is a shock, because just last week I heard this company was going broke. Every day more and more people show up to eat here. Something still sets me off about this place. It's food, though. So I'm going to try and not eat anything from here. Locked. Everything's heckin' locked. Is there a key in here that I missed or something? No. Huh. Maybe there was some. Well, I broke my one rule today. The management doesn't give out actual lunch breaks, so I can't go anywhere. They won't allow outside food here. I mean, they actually screamed at the last customer who did that. Anyway, I had a burger. It wasn't bad, and I didn't feel sick. So I might get a few every now and again. Oh, there's the key. Something. Okay. This is strange. I had a stream last night about this restaurant. I know I was here, but I also felt like I was in another place at the same time. Everything looked so wrong. Nothing was the right size, and I kept hearing these strange animal noises, almost like wailing. I guess I just feel guilty for eating that burger the other day. Also today I sailed that man again, the one who kept ordering every 10 minutes. This time he never even left the parking lot. He just got his meal parked and then got back in line. Must have done it at least 8 times before he left. Damn. I don't feel safe. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. Oh god, where's the door? Am I just not gonna see a door? I guess I'm not gonna see a door. I'm just gonna have to guess. Oh, shit. Where is door? Okay, thank you. Door back. Door gone. Door back. Never stop running. I missed so many notes back there, but I don't care. We didn't even reach the conclusion of the guy's story. We left him halfway through. You know, the ironic part of it all is I'm not sure whether it's safer with or without music, because the music can be calming, but when you hear the music of a certain character, that was orgasmic. When you hear the music of a certain character, you know they're coming, and such. God. At least it was only one floor.
Oh, hi. I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh, hi, I didn't
And you
even...
have an axe. Nice. Well, congratulations. You're just about there, I think. Well, I didn't really have a gift ready, so, there you go. Unlimited stamina. It's never, ever running. So, see you later.
Also, I can't sprint now. So I have to walk through a bunch of floors. Hopefully, we don't run into any monsters. That would be... That would be a very bad time. Yike. Look. I wonder when Marcus is gonna be back. He's been gone quite a while. Mega sus. I mean, either way, it's fine. So we got Miss Spook, Spooky Cart, and Molly Spook. Oh. Okay. I don't know how well y'all can see. Okay, you can see it fine. Good, good, good. Neither have I, actually. I've seen the other two mini games, but never this one. So hitting other cars gives you checkpoints. So y'all can't see my score because it's displayed in the window itself rather than on the screen. 763. I'm legit just gonna see about finishing stage 1, and then if I have the option to leave after stage 1, I will. If not, I will blatantly run out of time. More cars. Man, Jacob would really get a kick out of this 2 trucks level shit. Yeah, my score isn't actually going up at all. It's weird. So I guess maybe this... I mean, it's called Spooky Cart. That's literally what it said on the thing. But the title of it is Score 763. Apparently. Okay. So let's go Mall of Spook. Oh god, this is gonna be really small for y'all. Okay. Lastly, we have Mrs. Spook. Okay. So yeah, besides those 3, there's one more right here that only activates, I think, on Halloween specifically. And it tells the story of Spooky and her costume. Please, no monster. Oh, that means my stamina's back. Yay, I can run again. I can send you a link to it, or maybe I can even show it on stream at the end. Oh boy, it's Gamer Rick. He's trying to live up to the to the legacy of his older brother, Squeaky Rick, who is known for doing steroids. But you know, no matter how hard he tries to be a gamer and also do black tar heroin, he will never be as good as his brother. Son of a bitch. They just Michael Jacksoned me. He came up out of nowhere. He's like, whoa! Okay. If I really wanted to, I could kill myself right now by touching the brain. But I'm not gonna. How about this? When we hit our next save point, if we get a brain shortly afterwards, I'll do it then. I just don't want to lose a lot of progress. And sure, it doesn't take that long to go 50 rooms. No, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of monsters. It seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. Good observation, smart guy. Big brain. Galaxy Blaine. So on the bright side, it's looking like Oreo's gonna be going home, and since I'm starting up college pretty soon, that means that I'll be able to get some pretty decent sleep to start it off. So that's nice. I'll still be taking care of her, and I'll still be taking plenty of pictures, but she'll be going home. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Oreo sleeps in the middle of my bed. I literally have to sit at the very edge. Oh, it's this place. Oh, I love this map. What is this? Wow, what a mansion. Inside another mansion? Maybe I've made it all the way to the end of the house. Maybe this is like resting place or another entrance perhaps. Whatever the case, I think it's a good spot to rest. I love this place. This has one of my favorite specimens. I only vaguely know what's in here. I just know that there's a guy with a big old axe. Or sickle. Scythe? Scythe. This mansion is strange. I think the bricks and wood are actually just painted on. Everything still feels kind of fake. Also, I keep hearing movements and voices below me. Maybe other survivors are hiding down there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send you a picture real quick of my bed on Instagram. And I'm going to circle the area where she normally sleeps. She has like 3 areas she sleeps at. Now, when you look at this, when you look at those three places and you acknowledge where they are, how much room do you think there is when the dog is spread out entirely? How much room do you think there is for a person to be laying there? That is a full shot of my bed, by the way. And I am a 6 foot tall dude. So, those three spots, when she is in the very middle one, she goes spread out. Like, spread as far as you can be. But when she is at the top or bottom, she's laying on top of a pillow, so she curls up. That's why the one in the middle is bigger and the other two are smaller. She curls up if she's on the ends, and she spreads out if she's in the middle. When she's on the edge, I can actually sleep decently, ironically enough. Because all I gotta do is grab my big pillow and go to the other side. But the problem there is sometimes she sleeps on top of my big pillow, and I'll have to move it, and that will wake her up, and then she'll be like, I'm angry. And then she'll spread out in the middle or spread on my side of the bed that I'm laying my head down on, and I'll have to swap over, and then she'll just keep swapping back and forth, never ending. And by the end of it, I'm just like, "Argh." Alrighty, back to game. Okay, so we're here now. Is it me, or was this place not red before? I can come down the hallway. I need to hide, but I don't know where. I now know this is not an exit or a resting place. It's just another specimen room. I think he's outside the door now. You need to hide. Well, shit. No. Yep, sickle. Not sickle, scythe. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Alrighty, here we go. I think he is gone. Yeah, and he dropped a key. Like, I am in a love-hate relationship with this area because he can one-shot you. And I do not like being one-shot. I somehow managed to get away, but I don't know for how long. I hear him even when I know he's not there. It's like he isn't even real, but instead of my own fears manifesting himself and stalking me. Okay, so, damn. If only it was that easy. Where would I even hide in here if I had to? It's like something is missing. Oh, so I need to find a book. Alrighty. I'm down for your little hunt. Not in here. It's not in here. Locked. Okay. Not in here. Yeah, I have read that one. Okay. I do not like this. Like, I'm almost certain he won't show up, but you know, what if he does? Is my train of thought. So, where would I look for a missing book when I've already searched, as far as I'm aware, everywhere? Like, unless I've missed something, I'm fairly certain I've looked everywhere. Oh, that's a broken texture, but it's not a fake wall. Maybe inside of these things? No, I can't go back in. Okay. Okay. I guess now it's just down to, you know, pressing space as I run around the walls. Hoping I get something. I gotta be missing something. It's not in there. No, it's not that. You'd think that would be something. You know, that looks important. Okay, so where in the hickey hecky am I supposed to be looking? Maybe I gotta hit something with an axe. I guess let's give that a shot. No. maybe there's something. Maybe there's something earlier. But I gotta hit with the axe instead. Oh, maybe I gotta. No. Damn. Like seriously, what is with the random jar full of jalapeno, a chili pepper? I don't know if they're yellow peppers. The game does have an endless corridor, but that's in Karamari Hospital, which we do not have access to because we do not own the DLC. I don't know what I'm missing. I mean, I'm clearly missing something. I'm clearly missing something. Like, did I break the game? Is the door secretly unlocked and I just haven't noticed it? No, it's still locked. What am I missing? I don't think it has anything to do with the misaligned textures here. I think that's probably just a me thing, to be honest with you. Because it would not make sense for them to just randomly, you know, with how many of them I've seen, it wouldn't make sense for one of them to be actually, you know, able to be done. Okay, the thing is, I'm looking for the book. I haven't seen a book yet, unless I'm supposed to take one off of these, but like I said, I spammed. I'm blind. I'm legitimately blind. I have been reading chat, but like, I'm legitimately blind. I swear I'm legit blind. No argument here. Like, I swear, the second that I finally stop, the second I stop looking around and start spamming, that's when the key shows up. Because I had been looking around a decent bit and I did not see that key on the floor. Welcome back, Marcus. We are currently running away from communism. Okay, I think he's gone. Absolutely do not like another key. That's the key to the exit. He's probably about to show up. Watch. Yep. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. So we got the exit key. Let's get the fuck out of here. I do not. Oh, no. Do not like. Do not like. That is a definite get away from me. Oh god, oh god, oh no, oh no. I don't know if he's following me. I don't want to know if he's following me. Actually, I would like to know if he's following me. Given I don't hear any music, I assume not. So, how are you all doing? You having a good time? You having a bad time? You want to have a bad time? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't. Don't. There's a pattern to those that I've noticed. Okay, I know I promised. We are not. I refuse to go through that whole mansion sequence again. Bruh. Another one? At this point it's like calling me out. It's like, yeah, for the record, you didn't do it. Oh yeah, orgasmic. There better be a save point at 850 or else. If they don't, I'm pulling out the didgeridoo and I'm gonna ask them. Okay, well, no save point. Well, son of a. Welcome to the bad time gang. One day, I'm going to get Sans into Elite Smash just for the meme. I swear, on me, mum. I still have the recording of Lizzie's reaction to Sans being in Smash. I haven't done anything with it. I don't think I ever will. I'll probably just sit there and then one day I'll pull it out of my ass and be like, hey, remember the time that this happened? Oh, that'll be the day. That will be the day. At least we're getting near 900 now, which means that soon enough I'll hit another save point. And reminder for both of y'all, if y'all even are still alive, we're going to 1,000. Oh,
I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, hello.
welcome to FNAF Spookies Edition. By the way, just like I'm scared, another one of the unknown things is actually a reference to FNAF, but unlike I'm scared, it's not literally Freddy. It's just like a beaver. So it's like a beaver animatronic. Yeah. Speaking of FNAF, they recently got the new DLC for the VR game, the one that I played a while back that scared the shit out of me. Apparently that game might be getting a patch to make it to where you can play it without VR. And if they do that, I might legitimately get it on PC and stream it instead of doing it on PS4. Because, like, if they allow me to play without VR, I'll be 10 times more likely to actually get shit done. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all, none of y'all have probably played any VR games before. They are so ridiculously immersive. Like, you do not know true immersion in a game until you've played a VR game. And the thing is, PSVR has shitty quality in the headset, but it still felt immersive. So imagine that, but with like Oculus. I think the effectiveness of the specimens is somehow related to the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyways, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonists will look like. I hope they're cute. I want to get an Oculus sometime. I specifically want to get that version of the Oculus that requires nothing but the headset. You know the one I'm talking about? That's the one that my friend got a while back, and he's been using it for VR chat, and it's been working wonders for him. I think it was like Oculus Quest or something. And I'm mainly getting that because I have a small room and I cannot go out of my way to have. Oh wait, hold on. Just realized that I never had a mentor figure trial or leaving home soon. That means the story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it's at least nice for a little while. I'm surprised this guy made it 900 floors in. Honestly, I'm more impressed that he saw those guys' letters and just left them there. In every other RPG, whenever someone finds a letter, they immediately grab it and take it with them. Granted, we aren't doing that, but you know, semantics. Oh, it's this one. Oh, it is this one. Well, 015D has died much sooner than I expected while I was away on holiday. I regret not being here, but I had estimated it would live much longer. The team that did The autopsy said nothing seemed to be wrong with the lung, but the stomach had a circular hole about 2 feet in diameter all the way through the outside of the whale. That pretty much confirms a parasite is the cause of death. Excerpt 4:1:3:2. And then I watched carelessly as the sea rose above the sky, casting the waving shadows over the world. I saw the silhouettes of creatures both familiar and forgotten, and suddenly I found myself falling upwards towards an ocean of dankness. I'm gonna see if Anthony wants to come along for the ride. But yeah, Marcus. I don't know if it's the Oculus Quest, so don't take my word for it when I say that, mind you. But if it is, gamers. Whale 014D is strange small bite marks. They appear from another smaller mammal, but the strangest thing about them is their placement. They are in even rows inside the whale's stomach, all about 5 feet from the bottom of the stomach lining. I'm a smart boy. Oculus without cameras. Yeah, it's the Oculus Quest. And basically, it's an all-in-one gaming headset. It comes with 2 controllers and the headset. So yes, it is in fact the Oculus Quest. I am not going crazy. Whale 015A is still alive. It gets into fits of thrashing, and it's surfacing more often than natural. I think there may be a problem with its lungs, but I don't have any tools that would allow me to check it without dying. I will have to allow it to die from whatever is causing it, then do an autopsy. So we're reading them out of order now. Okay. I guess I'm just bad. Um, 1015D. Okay, so I need to find a password. 014. I'm assuming that the password is likely hidden among these. 4132. Let's try 4132. 4132. Hey, would you look at that? Research facility is now in dire need of more engineers. We have a whole block that is flooded and some vital staff are missing. I will be right back. I have to go use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Let's get going. Key. No other notes. Broken. Broken. This leads back to where we've already been. So it's one of the rooms across the hall. It's these two. Broken. So this is the one. Any notes? No notes. Alrighty. So it's time for one of the most annoying monsters to fight. Okay, so we're fine in here. Straight out of Amnesia. Straight out of Amnesia. All the staff is gone, only I remain. For no purpose I remain here, resisting the call from behind the sealed door, but I will remain as long as I can. Don't open that door. Okay. Okay. So, I am not sure where to go from here. So I'm gonna make a run for that door. And then that box, if things come to worse. Yep. Okay. 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 Typical shout out. We are currently on 911. So I'm going to ask, which is the number for 911? A joke. You guys will only half get, since I mentioned that earlier in the stream. I gave a total of zero context. Uh, They're trying to be bruh. Alrighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. These aren't quite land sharks, but you know, it will work. It will work. Hold on, I gotta move the box because I cannot properly see chat now. Okay. Yes, it's not quite land sharks, but it's close enough. There's something in the water. Yeah, basically. Speaking of Amnesia, I do in fact own Amnesia: The Dark Descent, so if y'all want me to play that one day, I've never beaten it. I played a decent bit of it, but I never beat it. They trying to be bruh. But yeah, I played a small portion of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, but I never got very far in it. I think I encountered the monster seriously like once or twice, and that's about it. And I sure as hell never ran into the water monster, I can tell you that. Son of a sun. Up. Well, to be blunt with you, we gotta get to floor 1000. We are currently on 923. It has been a long stream. And we don't know how specifically long it will be guaranteed to last for, but it will disappear at some point, and we'll either get a bunch of blank rooms, or we'll get another monster. Or maybe it will just keep procking the same monster over and over again, and we'll have to do this until we reach floor 1000. So in short, another 75 rooms of this, at least. Or at most, I guess. 74 now. I'll try to start speeding it up a bit. On the bright side, at least we never ran into the puppet again. I'm gonna wait here for a second, let my health regen. Then I'm gonna get moving. So, have you finally thought of what your favorite specimen is, based off of what we've seen? Okay. But yes, I have a total of 0 clue as to when the hell this is going to end. All I can do is keep running and hope that the answer is soon. A. Finally getting near the ending, which means I'll be able to finish this up, hopefully with a good ending, not the bad ending. And then I can show you that thing that I mentioned that I can't. Oh yeah, the brain. And I think there was one other thing. I don't know. It's the brain or something else. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, the music just got ominous. Alrighty, 40 floors left, not even. Perfect. Oh no. Son of a bitch, the one person I didn't want to deal with. The one person I hoped would never show up again. And he's back. You're very right about that, yes. The game is calling me out on my bullshit. Nope, he's still here. At least we only have 24 floors of this at most. Not even. Great, it's this one. I can't tell if he's here anymore. The strings have stopped. I think we can say he's gone. No. Alrighty, 10 floors. Let's get that bread, gamers. I hope we at least get a save point before the final boss. Oh, hey,
You
look
got
at
her
that.
movie in here? Yeah.
Day 2. Food supply depleted, water supply at 30%, mental health deteriorating, leaving those behind to help others. Mark where I've been. We have literally 5 floors left until this game is over. You can literally not have your story put out there in 5 floors. Spoiler alert. Alrighty. Fake sky screensaver has been disabled.
Well, you made it. Congratulations, I guess. Well... Oh! So now you must pass one final test to prove your fortitude or dedication or something.
Gamer time. Oh. Oh. Things about to get spoopy. Makeup shiz, that's me. Stop describing me. Oh shit. Alrighty. Okay. I'm just a fake gamer at this point. Bruh. I'm gonna let my health regen a bit. I gotta be safe. How are you still alive, dude? I'm like almost certain if this guy counts towards points for the whole axe thing towards the bad ending, I've 100% gotten the bad ending, and I don't think there's any way not to. I have no clue, dude. I'm just as confused as you are. Okay, I must be near the end. You just don't give up, do you? Jesus. Oh. Caesar!
Well, you died. In a pretty tragic way, too. Just tragic enough for you to become a ghost. Good job, by the way, making it this far. So buckle up, soldier, because now I finally think we have enough troops to invade. The time has come, my loyal troops. No longer shall we be called cute or adorable. No longer will we be disregarded and ignored. For now, we are the most feared army in the world.
Oh god, it's the army of edgy G plus weeaboos. They get called cute once and they're like, no, I'm ferocious, rawr. Uh, Alrighty. Okay, so as it turns out, the brain Easter egg that I mentioned to you, that's only in the HD renovation version of this game. So we can't actually do that here. Oh, this is just going back to the main menu. So yeah. But yes, that is the good ending. The bad ending involves you becoming one of the subjects. Specimens. There we go, specimens. You become one of the specimens and you wander the halls with your axe, attacking anyone who comes into the mansion. But yeah. That's about it from this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here now that we're all said and done with everything. Any last words, gamers? Bruh. What about them? You couldn't find the eye emoji, so you just put it between two brackets? Okay. I'm pretty sure Marcus. Marcus could probably help you with that since he loves that emoji. There you go. I'm gonna send you a picture of the bad ending. Alrighty, from the top. Honestly, there's something funnier about the actual eye emoji being there. Mr. Protagonist slash Mrs. Protagonist has pretty long hair. Yeah. I like that they keep it ambiguous though. That's something I always enjoy about games where they actually show you your character, but they don't want to have it set as to who they are. I just hope we get the new DLC sometime before the end of this year, maybe early next year, because that would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna pop off now. Peace out, gamers. Master Chief, huh? Marcus, I just want you to know, unless some random chick is taking megaroids, she is never gonna sound like Master Chief. Like, you need megaroids to have a voice that deep. Anyway, with those parting words, farewell, gamers.